people from all across the world. My name's Kiko. You may know me as Kiko Reads Fanfiction. And this is my second video, and this is going to be now a series. The chapters that I'm going to be reading are a series. Yeah. This is called Leave Your Mark. It has 28 chapters. It is a My Hero Academia X reader, or Boku no Hero Academia X reader, which means like there's a variety of characters mentioned in the story, for those who don't know. And the writer's username is Kikyo851. Sorry, I don't know if I said that right, but I tried my best. And this is for all genders. And like I said, 21 chapters. And the first chapter is called No More Regrets, so let's get into it. Death has a tendency to sneak up on people when they least expect it. In your case, it happens when you are only 16 years old, riding the bus on the way back from school. You're scrolling absent-mindedly through your phone, earbuds pushed in so deep that they block out all the noise in the background. The music on your playlist is blasting at full force, perhaps too loudly, but you prefer it this way. You prefer to be able to focus on your own thoughts. Your eyes close and you allow your mind to drift off. You pretend that you're inside your room, protected by your four walls you've come to cherish and rely on. It's easier to be alone. It's what you're used to, what comes naturally to you, and in all your years of living, you've never once thought to venture outside of your comfort zone. When a car suddenly skids from the oncoming traffic lane and crashes into the bus, you are forced to rethink your life choices. The bus lurches from the impact. You can feel your body being flung out of the seat, and you swear it doesn't make sense. Because everything is happening too fast, your body doesn't feel as if it's your own. It's as if it was weightless, and there's a pit in your stomach that wasn't there just a moment ago. You can't really make sense of how everything unfolds. All you know is that you're lying on the floor of the bus and your earbuds have fallen out, despite your best efforts to bury them snug. Your eyes are wide, disbelieving, as you stare ahead at the countless other civilians that have been caught up in the crash. From what you can tell, some of them are gravely injured. Others are lucky enough to have gotten away with some bruising and a bump on their forehead. That's the most you can piece together because your vision is slowly fading. The side of your head feels awfully slick for some reason. You don't really understand why, not until one of the injured kids on the bus points to you and starts wailing. Your skull has been cracked open and you're about to die. Someone rushes towards you. They look like they've sprained their wrist, but otherwise they're in relatively good shape. You can only watch, unable to move or mutter at the sound, as they pull out a napkin and use it to try and put pressure on your wound. Based on how quickly everything is turning dark, you can tell that it's a futile effort. I'm dying. I'm really dying. You're afraid. Of course you are. Is there anyone who doesn't fear death? Not that it makes any difference. Once death has set its sight on someone, it's impossible to escape. There's another emotion weighing you down, though, and compared to fear, you would argue that it's much more overwhelming. Regret. More than anything else, you feel regret. What did you spend these last 16 years doing? You don't have anyone you can call a friend. You put little effort into maintaining a good relationship with your family. You've never accomplished or done anything that you can feel genuinely proud of. You've wasted your entire life, and it's too late to do a damn thing about it. It's going to be okay, the person tending to you mumbles. They press down on your head, trying to staunch the wound, but you know it's a lost cause. If only you could get another chance at life, you wouldn't make the same mistakes twice. You promise yourself that you'll appreciate every moment, reach out to others, and share whatever emotions they're feeling. Anger, joy, apprehension, it doesn't matter. The point is that you'll do better. You'll be better. You won't isolate yourself or waste the precious moments of your life. All you need is another opportunity. Please. Right? As if that would happen. Your breathing grows shallower, weaker, and you can just vaguely hear the nice civilian crying out to you in desperation. Eventually, even the sound fades. It's getting terribly and unspeakably dark. Fuck. You're afraid. You're so afraid. But even as you're about to cross over to the other side, your belief holds firm. Nothing is worse than having regrets. The darkness, which you presume to be vast and endless, eventually clears. Suddenly you can hear again, but the sound is so loud and ear-grating that you almost wish you couldn't. "What's wrong with her?" a woman sighs tiredly. "She's been crying non-stop." There are two people in the room. One of them is the woman who just spoke up. The other is a man, a doctor by the looks of things. Oh, actually, scratch that. There are 3 people in the room, because some baby is wailing out at the top of their lungs. Is this a dream? You died, and you know that for a fact, so you assume you must be watching some random scene play out. But even if that's the case, something is strange. You're not quite sure how to explain it, but there's this overwhelming sense of discomfort that's tearing through your whole body. She is perfectly healthy, the doctor reassures. You must be referring to the baby. He takes a moment to adjust his glasses, then frowns. Have you reconsidered by any chance? No, the woman replies. She says it bluntly, coldly even. I already told you this before. I'm not keeping her. I just wanted to make sure she was healthy, but that's it. As soon as I'm feeling better, I'm going to leave. One of the nurses will take her away, right? Yes, miss, of course. We just wanted to give you one last chance to rethink your decision. I'm not keeping her, she says again, and she bites down on her lip to keep it from trembling. You're not sure why you're seeing such a heavy scene play out, but you suppose it's better than being trapped in a void for all eternity. You're thankful to have retained your sentence. Up until this moment, you were convinced that you were dead. But when the woman moves closer and she reaches out a hand, it finally clicks. Bye-bye, baby, she whispers. You can feel her hand squeezing down on yours. The sensation of being touched is painfully familiar, and you know you're not imagining it. This woman is your mother, and she's in the process of giving you away. Just like that, the crying stops. It stops because you realize you're the baby, and it means that your dying wish has been answered. One way or another, you've been reborn. Ah, the doctor hums. He cracks a smile and gently pokes her chubby cheek. Are you happy that your mommy touched you? You must be, since you finally stopped crying. She has to leave, but don't worry. We'll find you a new family soon. I'm sure you'll love them, whoever they are. You blink up at him, not making a sound. It's hard to believe that you're actually alive again. And while the body of an infant doesn't allow for much freedom, in the grand scheme of things, it's a trifling matter. You just want to live. Get some rest, little one, the doctor encourages. Of course, he can't possibly know that you actually understand him, but since there's not much else you can do in your present state, you close your eyes and try to drift off to sleep. And that is the end of today's video. Yeah, I hope we all liked it. I really enjoyed reading that, actually. It's not all of chapter 1, though. So I'll be making a part 2, I guess, of chapter 1. But yeah, this will be part 1 of chapter 1, I guess. And yeah, I hope we all enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed reading it for you guys. But yeah, for the 3rd time again. This is like last video. For the 3rd time again, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope we all have a nice, great rest of your day, night, whatever, blah, 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 wherever you may be in the world. And just know that I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Goodbye.